What is going on, everyone? Good morning. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liquid Kenobi. And today, this came out yesterday about the screening test of Superman, James Gunn's Superman, and it does not look good. It does not look good. So let's get to the title and let's get it done. So here we go. Let's see. Rumors Superman buzz, not good. Following test screens, tone compared to Captain America the First Avenger. Now, I watched Captain America the First Avenger and it was a pretty good movie. I thought when I read this title, I thought they meant Captain America the Brave New World. That's what I thought. I think it was. So, I mean, I don't know why someone compared it to the first Avenger of Captain America. Maybe they got confused. Who knows? We'll see. Let's see here. The first trailer for Superman received widespread praise when it dropped last week, but we can never have nice things that live for long. Talking on the hot mic, Jeff Snyder and John Roca shared what they've heard about recent test screens, and it's not great. For context, you may recall that on December 6th, the Hollywood Reporter revealed the following. We've heard from multiple sources about one screening in particular on the lot and with his close the crew of people he trusts. We're keeping the buzz about the movie itself in our own fortress of solitude, but we can tell you that the movie will be doing a few days of additional shooting in Los Angeles in the near time. Snyder claims to have met with a source who knew multiple people who have seen Superman, and states the buzz is not good. I'm hearing bad things. I'm hearing you should be worried things. It sounds like James Gunn's aware of some of the feedback. That's supposedly why reshoots are taking place. Though James Gunn has said those are pickup shoots and no scenes, no reshoots. Or another source in the editing world told the reporter that there are plenty of reasons to be nervous. Roca also shared, someone who's seen Superman told me it has the tone of the first Captain America and the Mummy films. They said Nicholas Holt is the standout and the film is decent, but a large chunk of the film was unfinished with only a third of the film's visual effects done. The least amount of humor of any Gunn film, but there's still humor throughout the film. He continued. Most people will be satisfied with the movie, and it should be received well enough to continue Gunn's DCU. He also claims Supergirl will be in the movie, though we know that's likely to be the case for a while now. So you should should you take this nerve seriously? As Snyder later pointed out, plenty of hit movies have had early negative buzz, including the critically acclaimed Barbie. Following test screenings, remember the reason those happen is to figure out the issues and fix them before we all sit down in theaters. It's also worth noting that just because a handful of people didn't like what they saw doesn't mean the rest weren't much bigger fans of what Gunn dreamed of with Superman. They're just not talking about it regardless. It will be interesting to see what else comes out and whether Gunn responds. In other new DC news, Snyder believes that Robert Patterson and Gunn both want to bring Batman into the DCU, but it's Reeves who's pushing back. As for Mandy City, he's still attached to the Batman Brave and the Bold, but it doesn't appear the movie is priority for the DC studios. So, I mean, it's like I said, I watched it Captain America, the first Avenger, and I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the movie. And of course, the Mummy movies with Steven Summers, his films, they were pretty good, you know? But I think the Mummy that they're talking about is the one with Tom Cruise. It was an okay movie, but I think it could have done better. But it is what it is. But let's see. There is another news topic that they're saying that there's good things about the screen test. Like I read a little bit right now, but let's see what the other one is about. So here we go. We've heard much more positive things about that recent screen. So, like I said, There were a little bit of positives on the recent screen. So let's see what it talks about. Let's see what it talks about here. Here we go. On this week's episode of the Hot Mic, host Jeff Snyder and John Roca shared some of the things they had heard about a recent screening. As far as we know, the buzz was negative. Roca also was told that the DCU reboot had a similar tone to Captain America: The First Avenger and The Mummy, and that the movie was said to be decent. Overall, Snyder's source was not optimistic, suggesting that there is a reason to be worried about the finished film. We've now heard from a well-placed source who has spoken to people who have seen the movie, and their feedback was a lot more positive. Apparently, Superman was described as Guardians of the Galaxy level good, and while some of the visual effects was unfinished, a lot of the shots were polished enough with 7 months to go before release. Those in attendance reportedly loved the movie. It's worth keeping in mind that both of these things can be true. It's highly unlikely that everyone who saw Superman at the screen felt exactly the same way about it. It's also important to note that plenty of much loved films receive negative responses from early screenings and vice versa. At the end of the day, we won't know what to expect until we're seeing in the theater next July. One thing we know for sure is that the majority of the CBM readers were very happy with the first trailer. According to the poll, 33% of you felt the teaser was great, while only 1% went the most negative option, worst trailer ever. I'm not gonna do my vote. It was a good. It was an okay. It was good. It wasn't great, but it was good. So So let me see what else we got here. That's for the casting. That's for the yeah. So right now, yeah. So right now, that was yeah. I was just reading what was in the bottom a little bit. There was nothing much important. So, like I said, dude. I mean, if some of the people that saw the movie that was not finished with the special effects, if they loved it, then there may be some hope for it. There may be some hope for the movie, and we'll see. I'm still gonna watch it, make my review. I'm gonna make my honest review about it. And if the movie's good, yes. If the movie sucks, oh crap. Because right now you have the future of the Clayface movie trying to come out. You got the Batman sequel supposed to be coming out in 2 years now instead of next year, becoming instead of 2026 because it got postponed. You got what else? The Lantern show is coming out soon. So there is a lot on the line here, bro. Creature Commandos, however, it's a good show. It just is not great. It's not awesome. It's just good. So I mean, the animation is great. I'll say that the animation is great, but we'll see. I mean, because James Gunn has got to make sure that this show succeeds. Because if this show does not succeed, this movie does not succeed. Oh boy, they're in deep trouble. Well, that's gonna be it for the that's gonna be it for the topic of these topics. So thank you all for watching this channel. If you like the video, hit the like button, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. All right, guys, thank you all so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.